Hello my loves and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hello, welcome to the family. I hope you join us. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and if you find this video helpful, I hope you go ahead and hit that like button. So for today's design, we are going to do a Valentine's Day design, but it's kind of just an ombre tutorial and 5 ways to do different ombres. So with the first ombre, as you can see, I went in with a kind of peachy pink acrylic color, and it's called Lipstick by Fantasy Nails, I believe, or Organic Nails. I will go ahead and link that in the description. And then on top of that, I'm going ahead and going to add this glitter. It's called Reuben. It's by Organic Nails. And for this ombre on the thumb, we're going to do a solid color glitter and nude ombre. And for the nail tips, I'm using well tips just so that you can kind of get a better picture of where you should start your ombre. It's kind of where that tip meets the nail. You don't have to necessarily use well tips, but I figured it would be kind of a good video sorry, kind of a good thing for the video, just to show you where you should start the nude. So right there is where you want to like start the nude, or the color that you're going to ombre into your tip color. So for the ombre, the nude I'm going to use is Cover Peach by Young Nails. This is my go-to for every single ombre. I think it looks good on all skin tones, and it's a really good nude. I love it a lot. So as you can see, once you put down that nude, you kind of want to let it rest just a little bit before you start dragging it down, just so that you don't wipe off that entire bead. And you want to make sure it just gradually comes down instead of bringing the whole bead down when it's super wet. And don't forget, you guys, any nail art you do is subjective to your look and your taste, and it just depends on how you like it. So you can always add more nude to give more of like the nude to ombre effect, or you can leave it to where you have more glitter showing. It's totally up to you. Play with it until you like it, until your client likes it. It's all beauty's in the eye of the beholder. So after you're done playing with the glitter and getting it to your liking, you're gonna go ahead and encapsulate that nail. I'm gonna go ahead and take a break after I'm done with each nail and encapsulate them all, just so I can kind of show you guys a little bit faster. So after I do any ombre, I would go ahead and encapsulate that whole nail with clear, just to kind of flush it all together and bring it I don't know, just bring it all together and make it look nice, you guys. So for the index finger, the pointer finger, we are doing just kind of like a natural ombre. So what I like to do with these kind of ombres where it's just nude to white, I like to put down the base of the nude first, just so that I can have kind of something to flush into it already. Something for the white to flush into already. So same kind of method, you just want to place it down, let it dry a little bit, pat it and drag it, and then we're going to take another peach, just kind of make it opaque. And then with the white, we're gonna kind of blob it on and then like paint it on. So after you wipe your brush clean, you want to form it a little bit, drag it down, and then just kind of make sure it's opaque, make sure there's no see-through on the bottom. And then because you already have that nude as a base, it's already kind of blended in already. So you just need to clean it up. And then what I like to do is just add another nude over the white after I'm done with that, to kind of just mesh it in well. And then, like I said, it's all to your taste, whether you want more white or more nude, it's up to you. And cool story about these nail tips, my coworker actually gave them to me because her mom is a cosmetologist, and her mom actually used to do nails in like the 90s or early 2000s. But I don't know, I thought these were really cool tips because they give you that curve, that 90s curve. And I don't know, we don't really see nails like that anymore. We just really do like the straight and narrow. Some people like it, some people don't. It's all to taste, and everyone has their own personal style. So for the middle finger, we're gonna make this one a little fun. We're gonna do some chunky glitter. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with the base again, being that pretty like peach pink I said, and I will link that down below for you. And then with certain colors, I kind of like to just paint them on, because this one was kind of opaque, and because it's in the middle, I want it to be super, or not opaque, it was pretty like transparent. That's the opposite of opaque. So it's pretty transparent on that middle finger for some reason. So I went ahead and painted that on. And then right there, I'm using Love Bug glitters, Martha Stewart glitters. I got the Love Bug from Nail Heaven Supply, and I got the Martha Stewart from Michaels. So when you're doing chunky glitter, you kind of want to put your base first of your tip, and then you want to layer on and start adding your spangles and your chunky glitters or your little designs, whatever you're going to encapsulate. And you just want to play with it, put stuff in empty spaces, and then once you're done and you like where your glitters are, you're going to take the color that you are ombreing with, and this time I'm using Young Nails Cover Blush. I like Cover Blush because it has little like specks of glitter in there, so I thought it would go really well with this kind of design or ombre designs where you just want like a little bit of sparkle. And same thing, you're just going to put that on the base and then you're going to slowly drag it down. And if you're covering any of the hearts, it's okay because we'll just go back in with some more and kind of put them on top. And then after you added all of your hearts and you think your ombre looks good, you're going to go ahead and encapsulate that with a clear coat of acrylic. But love is in the air, you guys. Let me know what you're doing for yourself this Valentine's Day. Because you know what? You cannot love anyone until you love yourself. Okay, we all know this, and we all know we got to treat ourselves every once in a while. You deserve it. You the best. And self-love, baby, self-love. And remember, babies, while you are encapsulating chunky glitter, especially like these kind of big ones, you want to make sure you encapsulate really, really well and make sure there's a clear layer over each of those little designs because when you're filing, they will chip off and you don't want no half hearts on there. You don't want no half designs. So just make sure you encapsulate that fully. And so for the ring finger, we are going to do just a similar kind of ombre as the pointer finger, but I'm showing you guys just like if you were to do it with the white first. And then we're gonna use okay, we're going to use Cover Blush again by Young Nails, and we're just going to take that blob, pat that out around the cuticles, and then start dragging that down lightly. When you're using a cover kind of like Cover Blush, it's a little bit easier to blend in, so that's why you're able to do the white first and then the Cover Blush on top of it, because those little sparkles and the Cover Blush itself is just more opaque than like the Cover Peach or any other nude, so it kind of blends a little bit better. For For the pinky, I wanted to do something a little bit more fun, a little bit different. So I'm doing a kind of nude base with a silver glitter hollow ombre. And for this one, you want to just make sure that your base, especially if you're using nude, that it's pretty opaque, that you can't see through it, that the nude is like shining, and you know that nail is nude. So you just want to build on top of that tip until your color is to your satisfaction. And then once you build that color up, you're going to take that glitter and you're going to kind of let it set for a second, and then you're going to pat it around the cuticle just to get into those little areas, those little nooks and crannies. And then once you got that covered, you're going to start patting it down. And then you can always add like little bits of glitter, like if you just like see the little circles and the little dots, you could just go into your mix and find those little dots and add on to it. That's what I do instead of grabbing like the whole thing. And I wanted to jazz it up a little more, and I added more hearts because it's Valentine's Day. So after you placed your hearts where you wanted them and your glitter ombre looks good, you're going to go ahead and encapsulate that whole entire nail. And then after encapsulating this nail, I'm going to go back and encapsulate the nails I didn't encapsulate on camera, and then we will come back with the file shape and buffing. And I apologize about the focus on my phone. I'm still trying to get used to this phone and filming with it. So like I said, after we did the encapsulation on the pinky, we're going to encapsulate the rest, and then we are going to file, shape, and buff, and we will be back. So I realized I didn't film the filing part or the like shaping part, but here's the buffing, you guys. I'm sorry. So you just wanted to shape them. I like the tapered square look. I didn't do anything crazy, just kind of kept it natural to the tips and just filed the sides a little bit. Right here I'm just going in with the buffer, making my nails all silky smooth. Going in with my Young Nail stain resistant top coat. Link is in the description as well. And remember, in the description you can find all of my essentials, from nail tips to like the glue I use. Everything is in there. hope you guys enjoyed this little design and little ombre tutorial. And before I go, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to my girl Chelsea. Hey girl, hey. And I wanted to say hello to her daughter Chloe, and I want to say hello to our other daughter Chanel, the baby. And I want to say hey Leo, hey. So I want to say hey to you guys, and I hope everyone enjoyed this video. If you have a suggestion on the next video, please comment down below. And if you enjoyed this or learned anything, please hit that like button. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are amazing, and I hope you guys have an awesome Valentine's Day weekend, and be safe and have fun. Bye.